Okay, we're here obviously in the Greek Cultural Garden. It's a Friday morning in June, and there's a lot of activity here. Let's see what's going on. So you can see, turns out this is part of Greek Cultural Camp 2023 from St. Paul's Greek Orthodox Church. They're out in North Royalton. They've got a couple different stations here. This is the where the kids can come and dress up in some various Greek-themed costumes and then pose. So you've got these nice costumes and all the kids are having fun.
Camera. Jacob.
He's got his dagger. And then as you go down into this beautiful garden, there's two other stations for the kids to visit. Here you see some of the plans for the garden. The second station, they tell you about the layout and the history of this garden, which was actually created in 1939. So the kids are learning about that. And then one of the fun areas here is this, they have a harp player teaching about the harp in front of this wall, which is going to have the names of a lot of the Greek cultural figures. Kids get to pluck the harp.
Pluck the strings. Yeah! I love it! Oh, you guys are natural. Pluck or gliss? Can you do the gliss? Alright, go for it. Oh, beautiful gliss. Ooh! That one had some body to it. I love it. Yay! He just went right for it. He was like, I know what I'm doing. I love it. You guys are harpists in training. Woo! He went double fingers. He's like, I'm going to give it more power. I love it. I'll give you a silver. I like it. Hey, you were close to him. You were close. What do you say? Somebody asked me what he
We're here in the Greek Cultural Garden speaking with Lou Frangos. And Lou, you got your shirt on, proud to be Greek, and of course you are the leader in the Hellenic Preservation Society. You got the wristband on. So you got this event here today. You know, the Greek Garden was established in 1939, right?
1939.
And can you give us a brief history of...
In 1939, this garden, what you see today, is sort of like it was back then, except then we had the Archbishop here, we had I think it was the Prime Minister of Greece. There was 2,000 people here that day. So the plans were to build this frieze, and it was in the works. And of course what happened then, you know, the war came up and things changed, and it never got completed. And now we're doing it again. So yeah, since the original organization was the Grecian Cultural Gardens, and then in 1991 the Hellenic Preservation Society became the sponsor, and now we've just spun off the Greek Gardens as its own 501c3, because we're going to do many events like this with classes, professors teaching about the people that will be on the wall: Socrates, Plato, Pythagoras, and we will have classes here with professors giving lectures and teaching Greek values to our children, not only Greek children, but all the children in the community, anyone who wants to come. So, you know, we look forward to many sessions like this in the years to come. When we carve the wall, finally, it's in the works now. It's a massive project. There'll be 34 of the famous Greek philosophers on it, and I can't wait to see it come to fruition. The artist is working on it now, and it'll probably take another 9 months or a year to complete.
You know, this is one of those things that the Cultural Gardens can and are and should be about. You've got this beautiful landscape garden. It's just amazing, and when people come, whether they're Greek heritage or not, as you say, and they learn about Pythagoras and Euclid and Archimedes and right down the line, they absorb this knowledge here in a beautiful setting of the culture, of the cultural gardens, and it's just so great to see this resurgence in the Greek garden, which is one of the original and one of the most historic.
Yeah, it's a beautiful garden, and even when there's nothing going on here, if you come here on a nice day, just sit down and you meditate. I mean, it's just a wonderful setting for our community, and it's a true treasure in Cleveland, the entire cultural gardens.
So today you've got about 120 students from St. Paul's Greek summer camp here, and they're learning about the garden and their Greek heritage, and looks like they're having a blast.
Yeah, and none of the kids probably have been here before. Many of the adults said, "How long has this been here?"
Yeah.
And it's like they've never been here. So we have to open this up to our community and bring people here. It's a nice place just to come and have a little picnic or something, and see all the cultural gardens. But of course, we think the Greek garden is the most beautiful. But
All right.
Thank you, Dan.
Well, thanks, Lou.
Thank you. Bye-bye.